Hey guys, right now we're going to keep going and look at a little bit more with shapes. Okay, so far we have seen symmetrical shapes. So they're the same on both sides, meaning my square, rectangle, triangle, heart, star, though most would side star, but the shape to draw it out. When you have a symmetrical shape, your hands move together. When our shapes are non-symmetrical, it's really important that you remember this. Signer or signer's perspective. Not sure what's happening with the light on my computer right now. Signer's perspective. What that means. I'm signing. Everything I sign for you, shape-wise, directions, is if I am seeing it. It's from my perspective. That means is you, as the receiver of the message, need to reverse the perspective. Remembering we're facing each other, so my right is your left. My left is your right, because we're facing each other, not facing the same direction. So if I start signing, drawing a shape, and I start from my upper left, as you're drawing, you need to remember to start at the upper left. Even though looking at it, it's on your right. Signer's perspective. As the signer, you sign as you see it. It is the receiver's job to reverse the perspective. Fact. In order to draw a combination of shapes, or later as we get into directions, to do it correctly, you must take the signer's perspective. See the shapes or directions through the signer's eyes. Signer's perspective. All right, let's see if it'll let me go back. We've done these symmetrical shapes. Apparently the camera doesn't like me moving around. It's being weird with the lighting. We've done the symmetrical shapes. They're the same on both sides. Linear shapes and asymmetrical shapes are going to get a little harder. My linear shapes and circles, even though they're symmetrical, circles kind of fall under here for how we sign them. My non-dominant hand is going to stay put as my reference point. So for the first one, non-dominant hand, dominant hand does the moving. The next one, you're going to have to remember signer's perspective for which way the swirls go. Now this is a little hard for me because I have a reversed image in that I can see. I kind of have to turn around to see. All right, ready? Good. So you have to reverse it in your head. Make sense? You have to reverse it. I'm having to reverse it right now because I'm seeing a mirror image in the screen, which is just strange. All right, next one. My non-dominant hand stays still. It is my reference point. My dominant hand moves. You, as the receiver of the message, have to reverse the perspective. Okay. My asymmetrical shapes are going to work pretty much the same way. You need to reverse it in your head. When you write it down, you're the one that has to reverse it so it's seen from my perspective. Sorry, my hands weren't in the screen. And now my camera has gone off. I would do this at the same time personally. Though, we'll go with the actual rules. It is non-symmetrical, so my hands should not move together. I apologize. came down, down, across. If I do it all with my dominant hand, that works as well. All with my dominant hand, non-dominant hand holding reference. That's this. So I'm drawing it as I'm seeing it. This isn't going to be quite as complicated for you because we're both looking at it from the same direction right now. Just remember where you need to start on your paper. Pretend you're looking through my eyes.